Have you ever met someone who had everything normal, but still felt nothing inside? Not sadness. Not pain. Just nothing. What if a person smiles, talks, studies, meets people, but slowly forgets how happiness actually feels? There was a boy around 20 years old. Nothing was seriously wrong in his life. He had a home. He had family. He had friends. He used his phone every day, watched videos, talked normally, and followed his routine. But something strange had started happening. Things that once made him happy no longer affected him. A good meal felt ordinary. A free day felt empty. Even small achievements gave no real feeling. At first, he ignored it. He thought maybe he was just tired. But weeks passed. Then months. One evening, he sat outside while children were playing nearby. They were laughing loudly over something very small. One child dropped a ball. Another child laughed so hard that everyone joined. The boy watched quietly. And suddenly he asked himself, why do they look happier than me, for something so small? The next day he met an old teacher near a bookstore. The teacher looked at him and asked, "You look tired. Too much work?" The boy replied, "No. I just don't feel excited about anything anymore." The teacher smiled gently and said, "Then maybe your mind is full, but your heart is empty." The boy stayed silent. The teacher continued, "When a person keeps consuming everything quickly, videos, thoughts, worries, comparisons, happiness becomes weak. Because happiness needs attention. It grows slowly." That sentence stayed in his mind. That night, he did something unusual. He put his phone away. He sat quietly. He noticed the night air. He listened to distant sounds. The next morning, he drank tea slowly without distraction. Then he noticed sunlight entering through the window, very ordinary things. But for the first time in many days, he felt calm. Not big happiness. Just calm. And that calm felt real. He understood something important: sometimes happiness does not disappear. We simply stop noticing it. And when life becomes too fast, even beautiful moments pass unnoticed. Because happiness often hides in small things, waiting for attention. Sometimes the problem is not that life has no joy. The problem is that the mind has become too noisy to hear it. Maybe happiness has not left you either. Maybe it is just waiting for you to slow down.